So I suppose I've got the easy slot, meaning, because you've already done it all. What I noticed as I was sat there for the last hour and a bit is every single person that spoke put their hand on their heart. And that was the bit where you were talking about meaning. And so I'm not really going to say much because you've already done all the work. So I'm going to ask you some questions. So I've got 7 minutes and 30 seconds. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to ask you questions to develop a little bit more narrative around your own meaning of what you want to develop. So if we have different meaning is so subjective to everyone, and it's so intricate and intrinsically linked to everything that we've spoken about. So, and we can develop meanings for so many different things. And what a lot of people struggle with is to articulate their meaning, is to try and use this lovely big brain and forget about putting my hand on my heart. And this is where our meaning and our why comes from. The big brain doesn't have capacity to articulate our reasons why, but our heart does. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions to develop your own meanings, your own reasons why you do what you do, why you do what you do from totally different perspectives on all of these actions. So I want you to pick an action, I want you to write this down. Pick one of the actions that you've heard. And my first question is, who are you in relation to that action? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think about that. My tip would be, do not use your big brain. Put your hand on your heart and breathe from that area. And my second question is, what do you love to do in relation to that action? My third question, who do you do this for? And what do the people that you do it for get out of it? Finally, what do you get out of it? I want you to hold on to that, because Richie's gladly give me another 15 minutes soon. And we're going to carry on them questions to amplify our meanings and our reasons why we do what we do on a day-to-day basis, whether it's something really small or something as in a big vision. It doesn't matter what it is. If we can articulate our reason why more, then that gives us our inner fire, our inner fuel to develop and achieve whatever you want to achieve with regards to our meaning or our reason why around certain things. There's a really good story which I really liked. I don't know whether anyone's heard of Simon Sinek. It was in his book, which is a little story. It was fantastic how it depicts meaning. And it basically is, this guy walks up to a builder And he asks him, "Oh, why do you do what you do?" And he's there building the bricks, laying the bricks, and he turns around and he's absolutely fuming, he's sweating buckets, and he says, "I don't know why I do what I do, I just do it for the money, because the conditions are horrendous, and just day after day I'm just laying brick after brick, and I'm absolutely bored. I can't stand my job, and I'm just doing it to just pay the bills." Walks up the stairs to the next builder, asks the same question, and the next builder says to him, "Do you know what? This job's relentless. We're laying brick after brick. The conditions are not the best. But I'm building a cathedral, and I'll never see that cathedral. But I know I'm doing something higher and bigger than myself." And the two differences between them two builders was one that had an inner fire that fueled his reasons why, fueled his passion, fueled his goals, and the other one didn't. And that comes from here. That doesn't come from here. We think that this runs the show, where it's this. And even science is telling us now that the heart is not just a big pump that pumps blood around the body. It's more of it has around about 70,000 neurons that think independent of the big brain. And there's more messages that go from the heart brain to the big brain than the other way around. So it's asking the question, what do we want to run the show? Our big, clever brain, which serves us well, or the wisdom of our heart, which are all ancient traditions, and now science is telling us that if we connect both, then we can develop so many more meanings, but also live a more connected life from inside, not from just outside. So to be continued. I've got 50 seconds there. But I'm going to do another exercise in a little bit to kind of just amplify how we particularly develop that inner fire, that inner fuel, to spur our goals on, to give us that inner wisdom, to bring things into fruition of how we want to achieve whatever we want to achieve.